Make a garden. This is a painting by Pierre Bonnard, a French artist. Notice how he uses lines and dots when he paints this garden. How many different types of green do you see? This is a painting by Frederick Childe Hassam. It's of a garden in Maine. Look at how red the flowers are. What other colors do you see? This is a model of an Egyptian garden. A model is a tiny version or a plan of something that eventually will be life-sized. It's a bit like a dollhouse. You have to pretend that you are very small and that you can walk around this little garden. You also have to pretend that there's a pond at the center of this garden. If you were tiny and walking around, would you go swimming in a little pond? This is a garden carved out of ivory. It was made in China. Can you see the group of people gathered in the garden? What do you think they're doing? This is one of the unicorn tapestries. Can you see that the unicorn is resting in the garden? This was made in the Middle Ages, which was over 500 years ago. It is woven from wool and silk. A tapestry would have hung on the wall to help keep a room warm in the winter, by keeping the warm air inside. When this was made, people had not invented machines, which we call heaters, like we have now to help keep people warm inside in the winter time. There are also some secret animals in this garden. Can you find the dragonfly or the frog? Now we're gonna make our own garden. You're gonna need something to color with. I'm using paint, but you could use markers or crayons. If you don't have something to color with, you can just use a pencil and draw the different parts of the garden. I'm also gonna use some scissors and some glue in this project. We're gonna start by coloring in an entire piece of paper, all different types of garden colors. Now we're gonna cut up the piece of paper that we colored in. We're gonna make lots of different shapes using the colors that we painted. Now I'm gonna glue the shapes back down onto another piece of paper. I'm making a collage out of garden colors. I'm putting a book on top of my collage in order to press down the pieces so that they really stick to the paper. While that's happening, I'm gonna draw some animals, different pets, and one little mouse that I can play with in my garden. I went outside and I found some rocks that I can use when I play with my garden. I also drew some rocks out of paper. I cut out my animals, and now my garden is ready to play with. Have fun playing with your garden!